Hi guys, welcome back. Today is our day 4 in Linux with the shell scripting video series. As part of today's session, we are going to understand how to work with head command, tail command, grep command, and how to use text editors in the Linux machine. Alright, let's get started. I connected with my Linux machine. To get the data of the file, we can use head command, head space f1.txt. When you execute head command, it will print the file data from the top. By default, it is going to print only 10 lines. Head command will print first 10 lines of the file, that is the default number. If you don't want only 10 lines, if you want to print the n number of lines of data using head command, then you can use head-n 5 space file name. I want to print only 5 lines of data of this f1.txt. So first 5 lines of data is printed. Similarly, if you use head-n 12, then first 12 lines of data, it is printing of that file. Suppose if you don't give anything, head space f1.txt as discussed, by default it will print first 10 lines of the file. So similarly, we can use tail command. What is the purpose of tail command? Tail space file name. Tail command is used to print file content from bottom. Head command will print from top. Tail command will print the data from bottom. Tail command also will print by default last 10 lines. If you want n number of lines from the bottom, tail-n 15 space f1.txt. Then it is going to print the last 15 lines of data. In this file, total 20 lines available. It is printing last 15 lines of data when you go for tail command. Suppose if you use tail command -n with a 5, then it will print only last 5 lines of data. So like this, you can use head command and tail command. What is the purpose of this head command and tail command in the Linux? Head command, tail command, both are used to read the data of the file, but head command will print the data from top, tail command will print the data from bottom. The default number for head and tail 10 only. Okay, good. Next one. We can use a command called grep command in the Linux machine. What is the purpose of grep command? Grep stands for Global Regular Expression Print. It is used for searching for the content in the file. For example, I want to search for some data in the file. I want to search for a particular keyword in the file. Then we can go for grep command. For example, if you see in this f1.txt, there are 20 lines of data is available. I want to check in which line Java is available in that file, or in which line DevOps is available in that file. I want to search for that. Grep -i, ignore the case sensitiveness. I'm using DevOps space f1.txt. So DevOps keyword is available in the line number 3 in that file. So if you want to search for some content in the file, then you can use grep command. In this grep command, if you don't pass -i, it will search for exact match. In the f1.txt, is there any keyword available with DevOps? Exact match, case sensitive, uppercase characters, lowercase characters should match. Then only it will identify. But so here I have given in the DevOps O as capital, but in the file O available as small. If you don't want to consider that uppercase and lowercase characters, then you can use -i. Then DevOps is available in line number 3. In which line AWS is available, I want to identify. So if you want to search for the content in the file, then you can use grep command. Okay. So here, when you go for grep command, it is going to search for the content in the file. For example, let me take a file with a huge data. For example, I'm going to create one file cat f2.txt. In this f2 file, I'm keeping some content. Okay, let me close this file. Done. So you can use cat command to print the file content. Cat f2.txt. Content is printing. In this f2.txt file, I want to identify which lines contains this keyword called course keyword. Then how can we do that? Grep command -i course space f2.txt. in which lines course is available. Course is available in all these lines. So that is what it is printing. Okay. I want to print this content along with the line numbers. Grep command -n -i. So that means print the data, print the lines along with the line numbers. In the 4th line, course available. In the 5th line, course available. 6th line, 7th line, 9th, 16th. So these all lines contains a keyword called course keyword. So like this, you can use grep command in order to search for the content available in that file. For example, if you want to execute a grep command with a -v option, let's observe. If you use -v option, then the meaning is print the lines of the f2.txt which does not contain the course keyword. If I use -i, it will print the lines which contains course keyword. Suppose if I use -v, then reverse. Ignore the lines which contains the course keyword and print only the remaining lines. So like this, you can use grep command with several arguments in order to search for the content available in the file. See the syntax. Grep stands for global regular expression print. Grep AWS f1.txt. It will print the lines which are having AWS keyword. -i, ignore the case sensitive. -n, it will print the lines having AWS keyword along with its line number. -v AWS, print lines which does not have the AWS keyword. Okay, suppose if you don't want to give the file name, if you want to search for that keyword in all the files in the present working directory, then you can use a star. Then it will search for the Linux keyword in all the files which are available in the present working directory. Head command will display the data from top to bottom. Tail command will display the data from bottom to top. Grep command, which is used for searching file content. Okay, the next one. I want to edit the files in the Linux lens. For example, here I have a file cat f3.txt. Okay, now in this file, some data is available. This is third line, 1, 2, 3 is available. I want to add some new data to the file, or I want to modify. This is third line, it is displaying. There is a mistake. I want to make it as this is first line. So how to edit the file in the Linux? In order to edit the files in the Linux, we can use VI, Visual Editor. VI editor we can use to edit the files in the Linux. VI is the default editor in the Linux machines. By using this VI editor, we can create the new files. We can modify the existing files also. Now, when we go for this VI command with the file name, if the file is already available, then it will open the file. If the file is not available, then it will create the file and it will open the file. Now, let us see VI f3.txt. F3 file is already available, so it opened the file with the existing content. When this VI command we are using to edit the files, this command is going to work based on 3 modes, guys. VI command will have 3 modes. What are those 3 modes available? First one is command mode. When you execute the VI command, it will be in the command mode, that is just to open the file. Once the file is open, if you want to make some changes to the file, then you need to go to insert mode. So by using by pressing I in the keyboard, we can go into the insert mode. There we can modify the data, we can add the data, we can delete the data. Once our changes got completed, then we need to come out from the insert mode. For that, we need to use escape. Command mode is available, insert mode is available, and escape mode is available. Now observe, currently I am in the command mode. Now press I. Then I am in the insert mode. You can see the bottom, insert is displaying. That means I am in the insert mode. Then I am deleting the first line. I am deleting the first line. 1, 2, 3 is available. Let me add 4. So I have modified this file. After modifying the file, I need to come out from the insert mode. To come out from the insert mode, press escape. After pressing escape, I want to save the changes and I want to close the file. For that, type :WQ, enter. Then file got modified and file got closed. Then cat f3.txt. Now you see, earlier F3 file is having this data. Now the F3 file is having this data. So how to save the changes and how to close the file? For that, we need to use :WQ. Save the changes and close the file by using :WQ. How to save the changes how to close the file without saving the changes: :Q0. So like this, we can use VI in the Linux machine. VI is an editor, visual editor, which is the default editor in the Linux machine, which is used to edit the files. Let me do that once again. Observe carefully. File F3 is available, vi f3.txt. That file will be opened in the command mode. Now I want to make the changes. I want to add the new data. Insert mode. In the insert mode, you can add the data in the file. Once we add the data, then I want to save and I want to close it. Then escape, come into escape mode, :WQ. Then file got saved. Then print the data f3.txt. Okay, up to 6 it is available. Now let me open again vi f3.txt, insert mode. Then I am writing 7. Right? 7 I am writing. Escape mode, :Q0. I want to close it without saving the changes. Q0. 7 should not be there in the file. Then cat f3.txt. Now you can see 7 is not available. Okay. So vi command we are using to edit the files. For example, ls-l. There is no file with a name called f4. vi f4.txt. The file name is new file f4.txt. Then it will create the file and it will open that file. So whenever we use vi command, if the file is already available, it will open that. If the file is not available, then it will create the file and it is going to open that file. And we need to remember the vi command modes: command mode, insert mode, and escape mode. How to save the changes and close the file. How to close the file without saving the changes. I hope you got the clarity how to work with text editor in the Linux machine. So in the last few classes, what we have discussed in the Linux, guys, we discussed about how to create files in the Linux. By using touch command, we can create a file, empty file. By using cat command, you can create a file. By using cp, we can copy one file data into another file. By using vi command, we can create and open the file for the editing. Then how to read the data from the file in the Linux machine. To read the file data in the Linux, we can use cat command. It will print from top to bottom. We can use a tag command, print the data from bottom to top. Rev command, print each line in the reverse order. Head command, print first 10 lines of the file. Then tail command, print last 10 lines of the file. vi command, which is used to open the file for editing. Then we can use grep command for pattern match. Okay, this is also used for searching the content in the file. Thank you guys. We'll see you in the next video. Please follow this channel to get more updates.